because probably it's overwhelming. If you have over 500,000 subscribers, or followers on Instagram, there's a good chance that you will miss DMs. But it wasn't that serious for me. I could have found this manager's information and still get it done. It wasn't that deep for me. But the point I'm making is that he should have assumed as a man that it's a possibility that she tried to message me. Just ask the question, did you try to reach out? Okay, you reach out. Okay, the next thing is you automatically by default believe, or stop asking, stop trying to be aggressive. But he kept on going. Bottom line is that his energy, he's trying to shut down the conversation. See, in Nigeria, here's the flaws with us in Nigeria, right? The culture out there is that you can shut people down. If you're a man of a certain status, you can absolutely, it's called gag order, right? You can gag order people, you can stop them from talking. You can do that here as well, but a lot less. You know, it's a developed society in the United States, so you can't really gag order people. You can't really shut people down. You can try. You can see, I don't know if I played that earlier. Tariq Nasheed was trying to shut people down, but in social media, you can't really shut people down. Worst case scenario, they go start their own platform and they still speak their mind. And if it's fiery or inflammable topic, it's still going to go viral regardless. So you can't. That's why, again, power is a very delicate thing. You have to, as a man, be aware that power is the only thing you can engage, and it's a skill set. You have to continue to learn it because it's a function of the society that you live in at any point in time. So yeah, he tried to shut down the whole thing precisely, and I think that's what you picked up right there. He's trying to pressurize. It's trying to add pressure, unnecessary pressure. But the more he did that, the more he lost. Okay, especially when the public is watching. Let's keep going.
Right, but I mean, this is what African Doll has said. She said she messed around with you, and there is a baby in the process as a result of messing around with you, and that you have blocked her. She's not had any contact with you, and you basically told her to get rid of it.
My joy with things like babies and pregnancy. We're not in the village. We don't come from the zoo. Medical science knows how to sort all of that out. So I'm not even going to have a headache over the fact that she said.
So he said medical science is going to sort it out. That's something he should have said a few weeks before he blocked the lady, right? He doesn't need to say it. There's a lot of things that you don't really need to say in life. Not everything needs to be said. That's why I keep saying. Men that lack self-control, right? They tend to think that they have to say everything, right? They tend to think that that their power belongs in them responding to everything in words. The most power you're going to have in life as a man is going to be within the space of silence. That's it. I know. It's not common sense. I get it. It's wisdom. It's a little bit deeper than wisdom, as a matter of fact, because a lot of people can claim wisdom as well, including myself, right? Right? When you lack self-control, you feel the need to gag other people as opposed to let the story run its course. Everyone is not going to fall out of the skies. Relax. The panic attack is going to come naturally because the last thing you want is for your family to break down. I get it. But you're still going to be held accountable to how you respond to crisis. Precisely. So what he should have done is listen to the whole show, have an immediate emergency meeting with his PR team, whatever that is. No rush. Give it 7 days. Let the show run its course. Lay low somewhere. It's just news. You're going to get more downloads, streaming. His music is everywhere on the internet. Beautiful music, gospel music, right? As a matter of fact, I'm promoting him as I'm speaking, right? Inspired music, right? Some people say like, oh, can we separate the minister? Well, the public is not going to be able to separate in the short term. In the long term, the public will separate. You saw it happen with R. Kelly. They will separate the hard work from your behavior in the long term. And as a man, you need to learn how to be patient with the world, the feminine energy of the chaotic world that we live in. You have to learn how to be patient with that. Very, very important. Okay? It's very, very, very important because shit tests will come to you all the time out of your own personal doing, something you're guilty of, and some, if you're a great man, out of just the nature of the beast. People are going to try to pull you down the greater you become. That's real life. And you're supposed to know that as part of the power dynamics of the world that we live in. So, key thing that you need to learn is how to respond to crisis, how to respond to conflicts, right? So anyway, he continued to try to pressurize the host of this show. He continued to show more of the energy was speaking louder than his words. His words had no substance because it's basically just saying nothing except trying to pressurize her to shut up, right? But let's keep going.
There is a baby, and the baby is supposedly supposed to be mine. Medical science will sort it all out.
Okay. Can I ask, do you know this lady?
I know her, of course. Have I told you that I don't know her?
Okay, wait. She asked, do you know this lady? It's a straightforward question, right? It is women that will answer the question the way he just answered the question. No disrespect to women, but that's expected from a feminine energy. If I said, do you know this lady? If your answer is, did I tell you I don't know her? That's feminine energy, especially when you're relating with a woman, regardless if it's your wife or not. Okay? Yes, precisely. All right. It's a straightforward question. If a woman asks you a question, right? I always teach that you should answer the question, but also respond with a question, but not just some random stupid question, condescending question or rhetorical question. It has to be a quality question. And you cannot ask quality question if you're not patient, if you're not relaxed into your masculine frame. You can't ask. So another thing about masculine is that don't put yourself in a position like this. Don't put yourself in a position where you're already lost. If I were him, I would watch it. I fucked up. I gave somebody belle, right? We call it in Nigeria. Meaning I impregnated somebody, right? But I would watch that show. My heart would be beating fast. I'll be human like everybody else. I'll be like, shit, I fucked up, right?